What is going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. So I just got through the next level showcase. I was working during the time it was showing, so I didn't watch the whole thing. Just saw a few bits and parts. And I wanted to give you guys my opinion as well as which statues we'll be adding to the Flinkster collection. We're just going to go to the statue form because they kind of show all the different pictures here, and we'll kind of just go down through it. So I don't care about Hushback Catwoman. This guy, though, oh my goodness. So this is the new Doom Dark Ages quarter scale statue. Now it can be a standalone, like part of a diorama, shotgunning a guy in the face. But also they did a very unique thing where it also has, like, the guy doesn't have the shotgun, he's just a dude, and then he's shooting. And then there's an additional quarter scale imp stalker, and that looks really cool. I remember fighting these guys. So you basically combine the two, and he comes with a ton of swap outs, all the really cool weapons. And you combine the dude to form like a diorama. That is freaking sick. So I really like this. I really liked it. They showed he used his like malice or whatever. I forget what's called, but like the ball and chain basically hitting him in the head instead of the shotgun. I thought that was so epic because I did use that in the game quite a bit. Let me see if there's a photo of it. No. Big fan. Will definitely be adding this, most likely the pair. I'm definitely going to need more space, folks. I knew I would love that. Elden Ring Tree Sentinel. Check out this. Let's see if this will be on page 1. I do not know why there's no photos. I will find a photo. All right, here is the video. So it's basically the Tree Sentinel when you go into the big city and you fight a bunch of these guys. It is quarter scale, believe it or not, and it does look really good. I have always wanted a quarter scale Elden Ring, and so this is not a bad option at all. You got a guy in a horse. It looks like it would fit bottom garage shelf. So this is a huge maybe. Huge maybe. All right, now let's go back to statue forum. Alrighty, so Silent Hill 2. This was probably the first really good statue they showed. So basically you get James Sunderland. He's the main character. Now, this alone, I would never even consider that. Like, nah, no thanks. But, then they showed the fact you could get 3 nurses. And these nurses are the Bubblehead nurse, which frankly doesn't look near as cool as my nurse. But they're still cool looking, no doubt. But yeah, this version of a nurse is not near as cool. But you do get 3 of them. Like there's probably like a deluxe that costs $2,000 or something. But you combine all 3, which is really cool. And Pyramid Head. Ooh. And that right there is the money shot. Or the one where he's holding the additional character. 79 centimeters. So he does fit bottom garage shelf. That's 31 inches tall. That is sick. And he has a ton of swap outs. So the idea is you display all of them together fighting against James. So I may do all of them. I may just do this. There's also another Pyramid Head versus James. However, it looks very underscaled. Yeah, here's when he's like holding one of these guys. And you fight these guys throughout the game. They're weird looking like mannequins. And then there's one where he's like dragging this creature, which you also fight in the game. And then here's all of them together, where I really like this. Man alive, that's so cool. And I feel like looking at it, when you combine these 3 with James and this, I feel like you could fit that in one garage shelf. Like, you do it in essence like this. You combine these 3, have him on the left, him in the middle, and then Pyramid Head on the right. That would fit in one garage shelf, I'm quite confident. That is extremely freaking cool, and it makes me very tempted. So I'm like, yeah, it'd be really cool to have this as a standalone, but to do the whole dio is way more tempting. That's probably going to cost a ton of money. I can imagine this $2,500, $1,200 to $1,000, $1,200. So I mean, you're well over probably $3,500 all in, but I definitely think it'd be worth it. I did really enjoy this game. I thought it was insanely fun. So, and I'm a big fan of the movies and overall the series. I'm going to play Silent Hill F after Ghost of Yotai. So, I am definitely extremely tempted on this. I will not lie, I probably will get the whole thing. All right, then this one, I just barely saw this like a few minutes ago. And it's actually already up for pre-order, which is quick. So I might as well just look at the freaking pre-order shots, because I gotta say that portrait is 10 out of 10 attractive. Like, oh my gosh, I love that face. That is insanely good face. The concept is also insanely cool with all these bloodied corpse, her sword through it, the cobra on the back. Her pose is also like, it's like a sexy pose as well for a chick. And I mean, Jupiter, look at those titties. Wow. She got those perfect, like, fake titty look almost. And then that, oh my gosh, that face though. I love the body. Like, the body's insanely attractive. But that face is just unreal. And the hair, they're definitely doing probably PVC for this hair to get that really detailed look. She has like freckles. Like, man alive, that is so good. Like, wow. Prime 1 is just, they just keep improving. Even if this is not like silicone with real hair, this to me is basically just as good. Like, that's just as good as a J&D for me, basically. I don't need to have real hair, because real hair, when you use an air or like an air blower, it gets all messed up. And frankly, I prefer just this. For like a smaller scaled statue, I prefer this over like real hair and J&D style. Just give me this, I'll take this all day. Plus, look at that price, $1,500. It's not exactly up for pre-order, but I anticipate this being a big hit. And I do like the swap out as well with that ginormous axe. That's really cool. I won't lie, I am tempted on this because, you know me, Flankster is a horn dog. I'm on testosterone. And I love my sexy women. And I love sexy redheads. I mean, I won't deny that I bought both my current Red Sony Event Pro because they're extremely sexy. And I just think they're beautiful pieces of art and really cool looking. I don't have an attachment to this character. I've seen the movie. It was okay. It was like a cheesy, good action 80s flick. I believe we're getting another Red Sonja soon, though. I don't have space for this, but I am very tempted. Because I really freaking like this. And that face is just like, my gosh. Prime 1's just trying to build the most attractive female they possibly can. And goodness, did they achieve it. Anyways, so yeah, big fan of that. All right, you got Blitzway 1/4 Batman. But I don't care. This, I'm not a fan at all. I still think the movie was very meh. And what is that portrait? That is so ugly. Ugh. After looking at Red Sonja than this, I'm like, God. I understand they're trying to make it, but I still wish it was Henry Cavill's back. I don't like this diaper look costume. I did like the dog. The base is okay. Definitely not a fan. Then we come to, let's see, they didn't show it here. Let me show you guys. Yeah, so they did a Horizon Zero Dawn. The giant snake, basically. The slither thing, to be exact. It looks like it's maybe 1/20th scale. Similar to like my Prime 1 Balrog versus Gandalf type of statue. So 81 centimeters. So it's still really big. Like, I saw them holding this. It looks huge. Very cool. I'm sticking purely to quarter scale. If I was to like collect like a huge Horizon Zero Dawn, I would definitely pick that up. But for me, it's going to be a pass. The other things, let's see. Yeah, Doom was so good. Big fan of that Doom. Oh, they showed off the new Mosasaurus. Check this out. This is really cool because it's a full body version. And it still has like some water effects. You get to see the ocean. It's trying to eat another shark. So mine's still eating a shark, but mine is mostly water. And you see the top part and then the tail. Where this one, you get to see the full thing. It's 1/15th scale. Look at that. That is freaking beautiful. Wow, I really like that. I would say that probably tops my current Mosasaurus. So I am a fan. I like the concept, the whole water splashing at the top. Where mine is like full water. You get all the sea ocean at the bottom. Standard underbase, which I love. And then it's eating a shark. That's really cool, though. I like that a lot. It makes me kind of think, should I consider selling mine? I probably won't. Just such a pain. I still love mine, of course. But this is really cool. They also just showed all the T-Rexes. Like, dude, check out this money shot. Man, I cannot wait for this 1/6 T-Rex. It is so cool. But I mean, just look at that. All the T-Rexes together. That's so cool. You can definitely tell the scaling is out of whack. Because these three, or actually all of them, are 1/15th scale. Yet they all are different sizes. Yet it's supposed to be, I believe, the same T-Rex from all of them. Like that one's the biggest. And then that one, no, those are the smallest. Those are definitely underscaled. And then this one's even smaller than that one. So it's like in order this, 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 this. And then you got the 1/8. I know there's the 1/15th version of this, which is even smaller than this guy. So like it's tiny. But then you have the behemoth, the ultimate grail 1/6. Oh my gosh. There's no doubt that these two are the best. Between the 1/15ths, I mean, I would probably say if you're just looking at just a single T-Rex, this one's the best. But if you're looking at a statue as a whole, it's got to be the duo, even if it's underscaled. The car, the trees, the fact you get two T-Rexes makes it the best. The worst one is definitely got to be this one. This one has a much better base. Although this one is probably better paint app. But yeah, this one is easily the best. Like that is the ultimate T-Rex full-scale statue. So big fan. I liked this. I just thought it was cool to see all of them. All right, folks, then we come to this. Oh, my Jupiter's freaking cock. Wow. Oh, my goodness. This surprised me. Look how good that looks. It looks like glass eyes. Amazing base. It has that giant creature, which they name it. Like, look at that Neytiri. Absolutely gorgeous. It looks like glass eyes to me. I think it might be. Yeah, I am big fan of this setup. The Neytiri and the Jake Sully. It's quarter scale, so it's not 1/3. But I really like this. Like, look how cool that creature is. Her costume's gorgeous. The base is awesome. Like, conceptually, this is so much better than the Infinity Studios one. Which, granted, that one, I believe, is silicone with real hair. It's 1/3, so it's bigger. It's like a freaking... But, I mean, look at that. That is, like, the best Avatar statues out there, hands down. When it comes to statues, this beats out the old Prime one, like 1/20th scale ones. It beats out Infinity Studios' 3rd scale, which only has Neytiri, by the way, no Jake Sully. I do like having a Jake Sully. And for those who don't remember the Infinity Studios 1/3 version, here it is. So, very standard, just holding the bow on a very simple base. It's tall. 103 centimeters, which is nice. Obviously, it looks amazing, no doubt, in terms of quality, but it's very simplistic. Now, don't get me wrong, I was planning on buying this, but this new one right here, obviously, it's a similar pose, but it's a little bit more dynamic with having her leg up. The other one looks like a relaxed, just holding her bow, where this one looks like she's really about to fight. But then you have a better base, and you have this giant creature, which looks insanely cool. Then you get a Jake Sully, and he comes with a plethora of swap outs, and that dragon, the Avatar dragon, which looks insanely cool, and it's huge. Like, they're both huge. In the documentary video, they show you a ton of cool things on these. Like, look at that. That is humongous. Wow. Look how big Jake is. It looks like a 1/3 scale size because it's quarter scale. Yeah, like, look at that. Unreal. Love the hair. It may not be silicone, but this is it. This is the ultimate Avatar statue. So this is what I'm going to get for pairing with my bust. So the bust is paid for, not shipped. But I will pair the bust with these two. I think that is the way to go about it. So... yeah, I really like this, folks. So definitely day one PO for me. After Avatar, we go into the Throne series, where they show a new Kratos Old Man version from Ragnarok. This is the DLC, which I did play. So you get to go through a plethora of things and go to like old Greek. It's really cool. And then there is him sitting on the throne, and then you kind of confront yourself in the past. I definitely really like this, but probably will not get this one, but I will get this one, which is the young version, which is, this scene is from the original God of War at the very end. He sits on the throne, or maybe at the beginning of 2. I think it's in both. But this was also shown in the DLC, the young version of Kratos, which does look slightly different than the God of War like 2, 3 version. But Prime 1 did the one from Ragnarok, because that's where they had the license. It still looks insanely good. Like, look at the eyes, the detail. Very good. It's obviously very similar to the gaming head statue, but way better. So if you remember the gaming head ones, which I used to own, it was about, 29 inches tall. This one is like 37. Here is the gaming heads one. They actually have one in stock right now for $900. Yeah, I did not own this version. I had the one with the armor. But this is, I mean, look at the quality difference between that and then obviously the one from this video. I mean, that's a bad photo, but yeah, the quality is definitely substantially better on the Prime 1 versus this. The color of the red is off. Yeah, everything about this. Gaming Heads is very outdated. This one was super deep and hard to display as well. The way they did the base, they had like a giant portion sticking out. Yeah, Prime 1 definitely did a much better job. So, much better like under base, and it looks easier to display, honestly, outside. I mean, it's taller, but yeah, it has all their detail, the really good skin texture, real chains, the Blades of Chaos look amazing. It's meant to be like companion pieces. You display them together, side by side, back to back. I mean, back to back, that's going to be so deep. So for me, I really just want to get the 1/3. Because I'm already getting the other 1/3 Kratos, so I'm fine not getting the Throne Old Man one. Doesn't really add a ton for me. But this is the one to get for sure. So I'll definitely get it. And that is pretty much it. They showed off some different anime stuff at the beginning, but none of it interested me. And it's just stuff I'm not familiar with, so I'm not going to talk about that. Overall, I think it was a fantastic event. I really enjoyed watching it. I'm disappointed we did not get any Lord of the Rings, though. So that is the one disappointment. Other than that, I was not expecting Avatar. I was expecting Doom. I was expecting Kratos. Elden Ring, I mean, we saw a sneak peek of Elden Ring so at the last event, so definitely that was something kind of expecting. They also said that almost all of these are going to go up for pre-order in the next 3 months, which is really nice. Because I know in the past when they'd show a statue and then all of a sudden 2 years later it's still not up for pre-order, everyone's just like, what the fuck? So now I know they've made a commitment that anything they show in these events will go up for pre-order within the next few months, which is nice. But yeah, for me, the 100% buy definitely is going to be that Avatar. I think that's the most important thing for me. And then probably Doom, Silent Hill, Kratos. Anyways, folks, let me know what you guys think. Which statues do you guys plan to buy? We have obviously the big event as well for Wonderfest, which I'll do a separate video on. I've already seen some statues like the Darkseid bust. I'll likely be getting that. There's a new Arnold bust with like a arm and everything. So I'll probably honestly just buy the new Terminator bust. I don't see why not. And then what else was? Oh, Wukong 1/3. 100% going to buy that from Queen. They've already shown photos. I'm 1,000,000,000% buying that. Day one PO. It's $1,500. It's better than my current one. More game accurate, easier to display. Yep, definitely getting that. Instant PO. I'll sell my old one. It's fine if I take a loss, whatever. But yeah, definitely going to get that. But I'll enjoy mine for a long time until that 1/3 ships in 2 years. Let me know what you guys think of the Next Level Showcase. See you in the next one. Have a great day.